Nick Logan, www.nicklogan.tv, so not .com but .tv, nicklogan.tv. I just want to do a quick video and show you the three major things you need to know for Traffic Geyser tutorial. Really, you know, there's all this other stuff over here in Traffic Geyser. You have some training, which is great. Some other tools that you can kind of look into, but right now, as far as Traffic Geyser is concerned, the three main things you need to know how to do is set up your login profiles and upload files, and once those files are uploaded, submitting that media. So your submission. So submit media means actually sending your videos out to all those different websites, bookmarking sites, etc. So if you're looking for a tutorial on Traffic Geyser, you understand the power of it already. In general, the power is, you know, getting one piece of content out there to, you know, dozens of video sites, bookmarking sites, etc. Now what that does for you is creates a backlink to your website. Every single time that's submitted, that's a backlink to your site, which, as you know, the search engines do like. It's not the only criteria, but they do give preferential treatment for multiple backlinks to a specific blog post or a specific page, a specific website. So let's get started. This should be pretty short. So the first thing is your login profiles. You can actually purchase a login profile from Traffic Geyser. I think it's about $100. Now, if you either have time or you have money, and if you have money, you can just pay them to do it. It does take quite a bit of time because there are so many sites that you can submit to. But let's just say you're going to do those on your own. What this looks like is, see, I have several different profiles back here for all, you know, the different businesses out there, whether it be local marketing or you know, let's say you're promoting a dentist, or if it's internet marketing, affiliate marketing, something like Empower Network you're promoting. You can have different profiles set up for that, and what that means is each one of these websites. So these are video sites: bowfunk.com, Dailymotion, eCourt TV, hick2.com, iViewTubes. A lot of these you might not even heard of. You know, obviously YouTube. Little side note here, I actually submit my videos manually to YouTube. I like to do that as opposed to using Traffic Geyser, but for all these other video sites, I like to let Traffic Geyser do that. So how this works is, some of these you don't really need to be verified, but what that works is you just pick a username and a password, and then actually the first step that you need to do is go to that, click on each individual site, and then you register. So what happens when you register, you pick a login name and a password. Sometimes you have to put your email address, just depends on the site. And then once you register those, you'll get an email and you need to verify it. So what happens is, once it's verified, this little green check will pop up, and you just go down to the bottom, and each one of these you can, you know, update, and it'll show you which ones are, you know, red X's or green check marks. The red X's are not verified yet, and the green check marks are verified. It's as simple as that. You have to go through every single one of these sites manually and go set up your profile there. Now, that's the reason why you could pay Traffic Geyser themselves to set up your profiles. Usually it takes about, I've done it myself a couple times, and I've also had it paid. It's much better to have them just do it. It takes anywhere from 3 to 4 hours to do this whole process. But bottom line is, to set up your profile, you click on each one of these individual websites and then go register for those websites, and then whatever username and password you used, you set it up over here as well, and then update. So there's all the video sites, there's the podcast sites, there's the blogging sites, there's the social bookmarking sites. There's also different status sites out there, article sites. So all of these you'll want to set up, and that's the first thing that you do. This is probably the most tedious portion, but the power of Traffic Geyser negates the time that's involved or the money that you need to set up your accounts. So the next thing is uploading files. So we're almost done here with this quick tutorial, but these are the most important things. So you can submit your video files to to a folder basically. So you can set it up to a home folder, or if you're doing affiliate marketing, whatever promotion you're putting that to, you want to kind of keep things organized. But let's just say I'm going to submit something to my Empower Network promotion file. So I just pick that folder, browse the file, and let's just say Dakota getting mobbed. So what happens is you can add multiple ones here, but I've found that it's a little bit buggy the more files you put in there. I put 2, 3, 4 sometimes. But let's just say that I'm ready to upload this file. So I pick the folder, I pick the file, now I upload now. You can see the progress over here, and it just depends on how fast your internet is. Okay, so it's 100% now, and we should be able to see that in our Empower Network folder. So File Management, Media Manager. Go to our folders here. There it is, right there. Dakota getting mobbed. That's the one I just uploaded. So I can do some things over here. I can rename it. I can delete it. So now, once we have a video file in there, it's time to submit. So the third step, you can go to submission status, and you can use submission templates. So let's say that you are submitting the same type of video. You can set up a template so that everything is the same. So it saves you some time. But you can look in that a little bit further. If you click on that, it'll make more sense. But let's keep it basic here. Submit media. Now's where all the magic happens. You pick the profile. Remember, we set up all those profiles at the beginning. So when I say profile, that means, okay, I have my main default profile, maybe where you set up everything. But I'm going to use this one, MSMM. And then I give the video a title. And this is where, everything has a little pop-up here, but you want to be, you want to put a keyword in there so that each of these video sites where it shows up, people have the opportunity to look at that. So let's just say, you select the file, and we go find the folder, and we pick Dakota getting mobbed right there. So the file's there. Now the URL, this is where you want to get your backlink, or the URL that you want to promote. Let's say you're promoting a capture page, you can do that. If you want the backlinks to be beneficial, you want to put this to a specific blog post or your overall blog. So you want to make sure that you have the HTTP : // So in the description, I would it gives you ideas of what to do, and it'll tell you how many words that you want to keep that description to. But you want your keywords in that first sentence there. Your tags are your keywords, and again, it tells you everything. So select category. Let's just say it's home fitness, home video. Now it's not giving me these sites at the moment because I haven't done all this other stuff. But in general, it'll show up green and red, and all the ones that your video is likely to show up on, it'll turn green. But I'm not going to do that now. But that's the basics of it. You can also add another video and do the same process. You can add another video and do the same process. So you're submitting let's say all 3 or 4 or 5 videos at the same time. You can also select up here. Okay, here's a key step right here. If you also want to submit it to the bookmarking and share sites, you need to click on that. Save submit, and this is the last thing I'll talk about. Instead of blasting your video out to hundreds of different places all at once, a save submit spreads it out over several days, which is probably a good idea. So you want to make sure that these are clicked, save submit, bookmark and share, and then you'll see down here you can select these as well. But remember, it's not showing up because I haven't gone in and done the rest of that. So the bottom line is we covered how to edit your login profiles, how to upload a file, and how to submit. So hopefully that helps. Those are the 3 major things you can do. You can look around at all these other things that are offered here, But hopefully that helps, my friends, and that should get you going and get you some powerful video traffic and some backlinks for your main website. And once again, my name is Nick Logan with nicklogan.tv. See ya.